Welcome back. Well, as I mentioned, we have Dan Priedel here on behalf of Saddleback Emeritus. Well, welcome. Very nice to see you today.
Thank you. It's so nice to be back. It's always great to see you.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I'm glad you were able to make it. And of course, we've interviewed lots of different teachers for Emeritus, and many of our residents are students and just love the program. So we're here to just kind of get an overview of what Emeritus is, what's the mission, and so forth. But before we do that, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so again, I'm the Assistant Dean of Extended Learning and also the Director of the Emeritus program. So I wear two hats, and our whole division of Extended Learning has older adult education and Emeritus, adult education, which is English as a second language or citizenship classes, as well as our community education, which is fee-based classes. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the division. But my responsibility really is to oversee the largest older adult program in all of California, which is the Emeritus Institute.
Right, and you know, you have campuses all over where the classes are offered. Tell me a little bit about where people go.
Yeah, so we have some great community partners. Obviously, thank you so much to Laguna Woods, our largest site partner here. But we have sites in San Juan Capistrano, Laguna Niguel, Mission Viejo. Most of our cities have wonderful relationships with us. And most of the different community centers, you know, right in the backyard at Florence Sylvester Center as well.
Right, okay. And I know that some classes aren't necessarily, they can't necessarily offer them here, but like you said, they have a facility where they can go to, which is fairly close.
Exactly. You know, being a community college, our goal is to really meet the community where the community is. So our main campus in Mission Viejo has a lot of classes for, you know, in the traditional age student, if you will.
Right.
But we want to ensure that we're taking classes to everybody throughout the community too.
Right, right. Now, Emeritus is generally known for residents who are necessarily 55 and over. But it's not really age restricted.
That's correct. Yeah. In fact, you know, the state allows anybody 18 or over to enroll in any college class. Okay. The average age of our students in Emeritus is 73. And so, you know, between 55, really the people who have retired and who have time to take classes in the day are those who are taking those courses. But what's really interesting there is it really levels the educational playing field. People who have, you know, perhaps never finished high school and those who have had, you know, terminal degrees of doctorates or so. The education level is so diverse, it really creates a wonderful, rich learning environment.
So tell me a little bit about the classes themselves. Now, of course, you offer so many different things in all different genres. You know, you have exercise, you have, you know, biology, whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
There's no grading.
Right.
You pretty much just go to learn.
Exactly. You know, we talk about the mission is to promote lifelong learning by providing academically rigorous, mentally stimulating, socially engaging, and health improving courses. So those four mission goals are really what we try to infuse in every single course. So whether that's improving investments, that can look like, you know, the mental stimulation and, you know, perhaps health improving later on to how to invest money to, you know, maintain your health. You know, we have bird watching or, you know, or our theater class that we have in Clubhouse 1 right now. So it's the whole gamut.
And I think that's really a nice way, you know, where like you said, you maybe didn't have the time before because you were working a full-time job, but you've always wanted to learn things, and reading or whatever online doesn't necessarily give you that specific that you're looking for.
Exactly. You know, we have a lot of people who have had one profession and who really never got to explore that other passion that they had in life because of taking care of family and just, you know, the day in, day out of work. And so the Emeritus program really gives people the opportunity to enjoy what lifelong learning means now later in life.
So when did it start?
Yeah, so Emeritus started in 1976, and in fact, Laguna Woods Village was our very first partner. The very first classes of Emeritus were actually held in Clubhouse 4.
Right.
So it's we're coming up on our 50th anniversary in 2026, so we're excited about that.
So was there some sort of I guess I'm looking for, you know, who started it and like what was their thoughts at the time of starting the classes?
Yeah, so you know, back in the the mid 70s, the state of California through the different high school districts hosted adult education and older adult education.
Okay.
And at that point, the high schools said we're going to focus on high school students only.
Oh.
And so adult education and older adult education was threatened. Would those classes continue? And so the community colleges at that time said, we can serve, the remainder of our community. And really that's how Emeritus was formed.
I see, because I've always wondered about some of the extra classes. You and I think of things like, well, they should teach a class on this or teach a class on that, and then you look through the curriculum and there's the class, right? So they have so many different things to offer. So what is next for Emeritus?
Yeah, so what's next? So, our courses really are designed for the older adult. And as I mentioned, our average age is 73. But as as new individuals move into the village who maybe have just retired, we're really trying to continue to develop brand new courses that meet the student demand from maybe the newly retired, very active, to the individual who may need to stay at home a little bit more and maybe not being able to get out. So we're really diversifying all of the different classes.
Right.
So we will actually be sending out a new student survey here in the next few weeks to really get some good feedback from those who have been taking classes and those who may have just started an Emeritus and want to see what's next.
And I know you've extended some of your at-home Zoom-ins, so because people still are a little nervous about going to classes, so I think that's a great thing. All right, perfect. Anything I've missed?
I just want to say that we're again so thankful for Laguna Woods Village, and our summer term is coming up right at about June, and so registration will be coming out for that soon, and we will have our summer packets of class schedules out and available.
I love it. Thank you so much. It was very nice to see you.
Thanks, Lisa.
If you want more information about Emeritus and all the many classes that they have, either through Zoom or in person, you can go to saddleback.edu/emeritus. We'll be right back.